Tiger Comics.
Tiger Comics.
Tiger Comics! Not Tiger Comics! Tiger Comics! Not Tiger Comics!
Okay.
What's Night Tiger Comics?
Comics!
Yeah.
You never know what you're missing.
Hey, what's going on, Joe? Everybody that's not watching right now because Night Tiger screwed up the time. Actually, La Crucis is here. What's up, La Crucis, brother?
Hey,
So
hey.
we've been talking about trading a book that I have for a while, and I'll show you what it is in a minute. It's been so long since I did a live show. Of course, we have a special guest here, or actually a recurring co-star, Tennessee Joe from Black Block, Silver, and Bronze here on YouTube and on Instagram. What are you doing? What's going on? So what's this all about?
Well, I got a stack of comic books here I want to trade for mainly that one that you have. And I got another stack over here that I did some hunting this weekend. I was down in Birmingham, Alabama.
Hey, that's in my neck of the woods.
Yeah. So
I've never been to. The only thing I've ever been close is the Second and Charles.
There's a couple of good stores down there.
Dang,
There's
it's so
one in Birmingham called Bob's.
right.
And the other one was in a town right next to it called the town was called Leeds. And it's called Saturday Vintage Comics. They're only open on Saturdays. They both have great back issues.
If I'm ever up there on a Saturday at work, I'll call you, say, come down, let's go to the shop.
Yeah.
Actually, I go over to it's got a really funny name. It's between Huntsville and Muscle Shoals, but it's a little bit more west. There's this town there. They had like 2 comic shops. There was another one that was close by. Now I went back. The other 2 closed. The other one moved. So with the last couple of years with the economy, I think when Obama was running the country, they closed 2 stores. But anyways, yeah. So we're gonna trade.
Mike,
But
do
the
you
thing
go
is-
to Huntsville as part of your trucking too?
Once in a great while, they send me up there to get piping and stuff. So that's when I was up at that college store a long time ago. But I just want to say I haven't been doing anything. I'm taking a hiatus, but since I haven't done any live shows, it's like if all these things that want to build up, talk about comic books with people and stuff. But he said you and I were talking for a while before we got started about the different eras, and I was going to do a video on scarcity versus rarity, which can be like a maze in your mind when you try to think about the differences of it.
Right.
But so you wanted to trade. We talked about trading this book for significant. I'll make myself big for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Canadian white with Fawcett's Captain Marvel Jr. As you can see, it's called Grand Slam Comics. These are pretty scarce or rare. We haven't determined that. It's one of the 2. So this is from 1943. So this is an early Canadian white. This is when they were actually printed in white, and they would be printed either in blue, green, or red. So it would just be 2 colors. Sometimes it wouldn't be every page inside. And then eventually, at once I forget what it's called, the Import or Export War Act was lifted, then they started able to get more supplies for printing, and they started printing them in color. For
That's
all you
nice.
nerds who care about all that stuff. But anyways, so we're going to talk about that. I was going to throw this one. Joe asked this one that I picked up at the flea market for $1. It's a giveaway. It's not a giveaway, but it's a promotion for a educational fund.
That looks cool.
And that's a lot of money for a comic book from what? This was 1979. 75 cents for a real thin book.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it was more of like you were donating, and this was kind of like the bonus. I'm guessing.
Did you even find anything about that online, or?
I looked it up on the Grand database. And then I'm throwing in some David Max. He said he likes them. These are all the Daredevil.
Oh, cool. I don't have that one.
And you got one with Black Widow.
I don't have either of those.
And you have 69.
I don't have that one either.
I don't know if that one's Mac. I don't think that one is. This is definitely.
That's definitely, yeah. Because he does a lot of watercolors. Like the other ones don't appear to be watercolors, but he
Now
also,
look at this. It looks like his influence is Bill Sienkiewicz.
and the interiors are not watercolors. Sometimes they are, but like he's kind of like, you know how Steranko did all that like different kind of stuff.
I read the Echo ones that I have, and it was he drew it out like a child was doing because she was just learning. So when they're telling her origin, because she's deaf, dumb, and what else? She couldn't speak, hear, talk, and so she started to learn how to write from vibrations of music and learn. And then I like how he laid out like when she was telling her origin, it looked like a child like drawing it like in kindergarten.
Yeah. It was really cool.
This one is I don't know who that is. It's not David Mack.
I don't think I have any of those from that run. That's cool.
That's part of the purge of modern stuff. Glad to pass it to anybody who wants it.
Well,
I got rid of most of it already.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Daredevil's he's the only one I'm reading right now. Like I don't really get any modern stuff. I am getting the Daredevil, and I'm reading that, and I enjoy it. And Usagi Yojimbo. I always have a hard time pronouncing it. Those are the only two modern ones that I'm reading with regular.
I have number 2. I think I have number 2 of that, just because it has Teenage Ninja Turtle on the back or something.
Yeah, and then I'm also reading like the Sergeant Rock Army of the Dead. He's like fighting zombies. It's really cool.
I'll show you what I was reading today. So I read this.
Yeah, I saw you post those.
Dude, let me show you this one page.
How'd you get 2 of them?
I'm always looking for these. These are the DS Publishing comics. They're very scarce. But look at this. I didn't post this. Oh, it's the art in here is so good. The first story is a train story, dude. Look at that splash.
That looks awesome. The Wildcatters. Wow. Very cool.
Here, look at this. Let me make me big.
Yeah.
Because you're going to want to get this once I show it to you. We're inside the train.
Oh, yeah. Going across the trestle. That looks pretty cool. Wow.
Yeah, so I got this. This one I paid $63, but it's really nice.
It looks like it's really good. It still looks glossy.
Yeah. And the other one I paid 50 something. I don't remember, but usually if I can get them right around the 50 part, that's when I would pick them up, if they're not falling apart or not.
Yeah.
I paid $51.50 for that one. It's a little bit lower grade.
Still looks good in the Mylar.
So I read that, and then I didn't have time because I wanted to play video games, but I ended up talking with Steve for a while.
Yeah.
So I was looking through this one, and there's an ad in here for.
I've never seen you post that one.
I did it when I got it.
You must have.
I didn't know how scarce this was until I got this one, and I've been waiting to find more, and never ever one comes up. A British one did come up for a good price, but I didn't buy it. I should have. It might still be online. Mechanics Illustrated ad.
Wow.
And then it has, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, hold it there for a second. Wow, that's cool. I never saw you post that one. You must have had that a while ago.
I got it in February of last year.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't see it. How much you get that one for? Does it say?
65
That sounds
that's
pretty
what-
good.
was shipping.
Does
I
Jerry
have
have that
it.
one?
No, he doesn't seem interested in it. This one I won for $15 in an auction, man. These Hollyoaks are really scarce. And it ended up being a nice condition too. So the first story is Jungo, the Jungle King. He used
Yeah,
to be a
that's cool.
movie
That-
star. He used to be a movie star, but then he became real life.
That looks just like the cover.
Yep. Panel as a panel.
Yeah.
Oh, these were low grades. I mean, as far as like simple. Here's Hell's Angels.
They don't look like they're riding motorcycles.
Check this out. Debunker. You see the debunker?
Yeah, what's she doing? Double jointed.
They couldn't draw her any other way. They had to do it that way. This stuff is so cool. I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm starting to go through the books that I bought. I bought so much and I've never even looked at it. So yeah, this is really cool. Every time I find these, I even found one at Ohio Valley Antique Store for $5.
Yeah.
And it had a big panel cut out and stuff, but I'm like, they're so scarce.
Yeah, I think I remember you showing that one.
And then I see people now, they try selling them more and more for the same price in lower and lower grades. Anyways, that's what I was looking at today. Nerding out. I'm trying to read more. Not on eBay anymore. I gave my fan. I mean, when I say I don't have money, I don't have money. I gave it all to the wife. She's got a plan. She's all excited. The house is going to be paid off by June next year.
Now, Mike, this is one that I don't think you would be interested in this because it's from 2009. But I found this in the dollar bin this weekend. It's Solomon Grundy, Born on a Monday. I love Solomon Grundy as a character.
Yeah, the Silver and Golden Age. Yeah.
But it's a 7-issue series, so there's one for each day of the week. This was the only one they had in the bin. But I want to show you just the page that it opens with. Look.
Let me make you big.
So it's got the Phantom Stranger, the Spectre, and Etrigan, the demon, are all part of this story. And this is what I'm going to read tonight after we're done here. I'm really looking forward to it. Look at this, but I just want to show you, like, that splash page of Solomon Grundy there.
Oh wow. Is that Kelly Jones?
I don't know. Let me see I don't know. This is one of the ones where they did it in the back of the book.
I just thought you knew maybe off the top of your head.
No, I don't know. I just picked it up because I've
looked-
never seen it before. I like Solomon Grundy as a character, and it looked really good. So, and it was like 90 cents. And then,
Oh, nice. Can't go wrong with that, I guess.
let me show you 2 other books I picked up this weekend. See if Actually, I'm going to show you a couple here. Okay. You're going to recognize this one because I never heard of this until.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to read that.
I
Good cover.
saw that you posted it, and I was digging through the dollar bins, and I found it.
I'm happy that the cover is really good. Sometimes that era, the cover's not going to be good, and that's a really.
Here's
good
another
cover.
one Night Tiger would like.
Oh yeah, I just read that. It was really good.
So I have the first print, the Charlton one, and then this is the
Mhm.
Modern Comics reprint. Found it in the dollar bin.
Nice.
So I was stoked about that.
Yeah,
But
I got both of them too.
But check this out. These are really cool. This is the kind of stuff you would like.
Oh yeah, Is that Matt Baker? Definitely.
Yep.
Dude, that's sweet. How much did you pay for that?
You're not going to believe. Guess.
20 bucks.
$20.
Damn. And they didn't have anything else you could throw my way? Oh, you're throwing that in the tray?
No, this one I'm not throwing in.
Oh,
But I was surprised. It
that's a great cover.
had a bad spine roll. I pressed it out, and it's signed by Matt Baker even down there.
A real signature or just a print?
Well,
signature?
no, not like
okay.
Like part of the art.
That's cool. Yeah, that makes it really.
And then
cool.
I got
Dude,
this one.
That's going on your wall. I'm hoping.
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice. How much for that? 20?
No, this one was 80.
Nice shape from here.
Yeah, well, it's very nice, except for it's got a major spine split, probably about 2/3 of the way. But
still,
other than that,
it's like people are trying to get 200 out of something like that today.
So that was really great to. Those were the big things I wanted to show you. Those couple that elastic lad and elongated man. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to read that. I'm trying to read the books I pick up kind of as I pick them up.
Yeah. And then
it's not easy.
Then today I wasn't looking for comic books. I went down the mountain to go get a hamburger at this bar and grill. And there's an antique store down there that I go to occasionally. And I wanted to look for, I was looking for some, not comic books, but like old paper, like these airplane service manuals that they recently found out about. But while I was digging around, I found 2 comic books. And I've been in this antique store about 10 times. Never saw a comic book in there. So I was able to get Detective Comics 316.
Sheldon Moldoff cover.
Great condition. And
it looks nice. Nice blue.
Number 317.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool, dude. I think I had the issue before that. What?
$10 a piece.
Oh my gosh. See, now I have to live through you vicariously for the next year and a half. I told my wife. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm saying we all do that. Like, when we see what other people get, it gets it's like, oh, that's cool. You got that deal and everything.
See, I like to say it out loud when I'm thinking. So everybody's like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I told my wife, when the house is paid off, I get $1,000 to buy comics. And she's like, hesitated. She's like, yeah, I think we can do that. So I'm like, maybe I get my first timely. Steve's like, what will you do with it? I'm like, knowing me, I'd probably buy $920 books or $110 and then $1,000 book.
Yeah. I have some books that are, 7, 8, 9, but it's really hard to part with that money. It really is.
But dude, your books that are 7, 8, 9 now are probably 1,300, 1,400 because I know books that I bought last year for 50, 70. They're like, people are asking 200, some of them 6, some of them 8. Mm-hmm. One book that I have in like probably a 2.5, it's graded at a 5.5. They're asking 33,000, and I'm like, this is insane. I don't know to believe it or not. It's always exciting to see something you buy increase and jump in value like that. But at the end of the day, do you just take it as a grain of salt? Like we're not selling, so.
Mm-hmm. So do you want me to show you these comics I got for you?
Yes, I do.
All right.
So we agree that it was dollar for dollar, kind of like that, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's what you had said last time.
Okay, just setting, people watching and
yeah. But you're going to get more. I'm going to give you more value. All right.
I know, Joe, but the thing is, so when I trade, and I don't know how you trade with other people, we kind of soft negotiate back and forth, like, what is it we're looking for? What is the value type thing? And we try to match it up. That's how I've done it with Lady Fantastic, Steve. And then then each party gives more at the end of the deal. I don't know how
All right.
everyone trades out there. It'd be nice to get some comments on how you trade with other comic book collectors. Sometimes I'll throw in money and a book, or sometimes it's the other way around.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want to make me big so you can see
I
these?
do. I do.
All right. So these first ones are ones that you asked me to pick up for you in the store when I was in Kentucky. Okay.
Okay.
So the first one was this one, Romantic Hearts,
Yeah.
number 10.
And would you mind taking it out of the bag?
Yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, that sticker kind of, doesn't give you the glory of the book.
Yeah. Let me I don't want this tape. I don't have the bravery that you do to just pull it out with the tape still there. So.
I think I'm learning my lesson on that.
All right. So there you go.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's got a bit of a spine roll.
Yeah, pretty minor. I mean, here's the back, so you could see like how much is sticking over. You could fix that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to look a little better. Nice. I love that back cover.
And oh yeah, that's a great back cover. I had
Yeah.
another one. I put a clear board in so I could see that. But
Perfect.
yeah,
Love
there
it.
it is. All right.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Okay.
Now forget who does that. Is that Youthful?
It says it's published by Story Comics, so that must be a name for somebody else.
It's probably a subsidy. Let me look.
Copyright
I got it.
1952 by Story
Romantic
Comics.
Hearts. I believe it's Youthful.
And the
I like to see.
you're gonna
if
love this.
my
Look at
memory-
the inside.
Oh, I know the arts are going to be good.
It's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I know.
All right. So that one, let me get that back in the bag here. All right. So this one, I was in Kentucky. Bub recommended this place called the Archives, which is really good. And the other one, let me take it out of the bag for you.
It is Story Publisher. Wow, I never heard of them before.
All right, here you go. Mr. District Attorney 39.
Nice. Yep, I have it already, but I'll definitely take a second.
Okay.
Yep. Actually, that might be just a tad on the other side of the mine.
Yeah. Right. There was a little tear down here by the.
Right. Yeah. Every time, I've never seen that book in any grade higher than that.
Yeah. All right. So, Mike, those two were about, after the discount that the guy gave me and the tag, it was like $42 about for those two together.
Look, Steve Lucky said he had a tape pull incident and he couldn't sleep at night.
Oh, yeah. All right. and
House of
then-
81, House of Secrets 81. Dang.
Yeah. Well, I told you that story about I was trying to buy a Batman and then the person in the store tape pulled it. All right. And then you asked me to pick these up for you to pre-order
Yep.
these.
I did.
All right.
Yep.
So there's 3 copies of this per your
First-
request.
First new Ninja Turtle team.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
I'm
at
just
me.
waiting.
Look at me speculating.
So I was just waiting for these to come in so we could finish this up so I could send it all at once. So that was like $9.72, I think it cost me. So we're like at about $50 worth just with
Right.
this. Okay. And then the next stuff is
don't even mention anymore because I know it's gonna be good. I already
Okay.
saw some of them. So
All
where
right.
we're at is really good. I'm really happy.
okay. And then this is also I will tell you that I think I try to be conservative on the grading. So I think when you get these, they might be better than I'm telling you. All right. This is ASM 151, this amazing Ramita cover.
Right.
I'd say I'm putting it at about a 4 to a 5, but it might be better. It's in very, very nice
I
shape.
don't know if I have. Did we talk about if I had it?
Yeah, this is one of the ones that last time you said you didn't have. Like we went through and
Yeah, I think because I see the thing is, I mean, yeah, we're gonna definitely, but you know how it is. Sometimes you don't put one in your app, and and you think, oh, maybe I think I have that.
Well, I have extras we could swap out. All right. So,
I'm just curious about it. Let me check
but
one more time.
this
So
one is in
what issue is it? What issue is that?
151.
51. Yeah, it's those I don't have it.
This thing
Maybe
is
I
an
had it at
amazing.
one point. Yeah, maybe I had it and sold it.
This is an amazing shape.
That cover is gorgeous.
It's really
That's
good.
why
I mean,
it's why it stays
you
in
know,
my
it's the
mind.
dark cover, so it's got a couple of spine ticks, like right there.
Right.
But you don't actually, your eyes don't go to them because, like, with the water splashing and everything, and it's very flat. It's firm.
Nice.
You're gonna think it like came right off the rack. The only thing on it is that somebody on the inside wrote 50 cents.
I don't care.
Okay.
I just
But I
read
just
what
wanna-
is that? Yeah, I
I just
opened
want
that
to
book.
disclose everything. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I opened this book and it had look, it has Leslie's name on the cover. Here, let me show you. The lovely Leslie, and she
Oh, yeah.
signed every damn page in the bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
The Leslie pedigree.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Now, this one is, let me take it
Isn't
out.
that second Kingpin?
52. I think it's third Kingpin. I think Kingpin's in 50 and 51. He is in here. Okay. This is also in really nice shape. This is like I was telling you the grade of this one. That other one is like maybe a 6.0. I think I told you it was like 4 to a 5.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
a 5 to a 6. This one is like about a 4.0, maybe a 5.0. It had there's like a little color breaking
Right.
there, and also
Oh,
down
that's
in
nice.
that over, not this side, there's a little color breaking triangle there. It's not really showing up. But
Yeah, I
it's
see
in-
it. That's cool,
in
man.
there.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it's really flat. It's firm. It does have a slight spine roll that I think you could fix. I didn't want to mess
yeah.
with it, but you could see if you look along the side here, the white gets a little bit thicker towards the top. But that,
Right.
I know you could fix that with your press.
Oh yeah.
But that's in really good shape.
It is. You've already outdone yourself.
All right, now I'm showing you the best ones first.
I misjudged my friends, man. That's a good deal right there.
All right, and then this is the first appearance of Spider Clone,
Isn't that
and I
like third
think
Punisher? or
maybe
something?
like an early appearance of the Jackal.
Oh, the Jackal. That's right.
But the key about this one is that it's the first clone. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Now, this one's probably about a 3540, and the reason I just downgraded a little is because there is a tear right there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's it. Other than that, it's pretty nice. It's firm. It's attached. Okay.
Looks good to
So
me.
this
I
is
just
the-
read 2 issues right around that era yesterday. They're both detached covers.
Well, everything is attached here. It just has that one tear.
No, I'm
on
just
the-
saying they were still fun to read, even if the covers
Yeah.
were detached.
Oh, these are fantastic. Look at the artwork.
I know.
These Spider-Mans are fantastic. So that's what I was going to give you. Now there's more. That's for the trade. I thought
Sounds good to
value
me.
wise, I think this is good.
Yeah. It's great.
And I am also throwing in. This is not
Here.
part of the trade.
Ready?
extra. Yes.
There you
All
go.
right, there we go. It's hard to do. It's backwards on the
I
screen.
know.
Now, I'm also giving you this,
Oh yeah, that's right. You had a
Okay.
second one.
but this is not, this is extra. All right. There's one coupon that's cut out in the
I
last
remember you
story.
telling me.
Her story is complete. Okay. And so you can have this just as like a bonus and enjoy it until if and when you ever get a complete copy. But it's just the one coupon's cut out, but it doesn't affect her story. Okay. All right. And then this one you had like told me, yeah, this would be another one you would be interested in. And I was going to make this I wanted to make this like the main part of the trade, but when I went through it, the Marvel value stamp is missing. So I'm just giving you this one. It doesn't affect the story, but the Marvel value stamp is missing. All right. So I am going to give you this one. And this is
Yes.
it's the second Punisher.
Yes.
All right. And like I said, the Marvel value stamp was cut out. It's on an ad page, so the story's complete.
That's all I needed.
All
I
right.
want to read that.
And I'm gonna throw that one in as like
That's a bitchin' cover.
so.
Love it.
That's what I'm proposing.
No, it's already done. Done
Okay.
deal. I think I'm coming out ahead. Those are such cool books.
I think we're good. If you're good with it, I'm good with it.
Show that one more
Just-
time.
I'm excited to get that one.
I forget. Yeah, it's I think it's attached, but it's not brittle, but there's breaks in it quite
Yeah.
a bunch of them, but yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. That's cool. I love
Yeah,
it.
I know you never find them with full covers, rarely. There's always a big piece missing somewhere.
I just got my first Canadian White about a week or two ago, and the whole title is ripped off. Like you can't. The Grand Slam is missing. Other than that, it's complete. And
So what happened in the beginning is of the comic book and the distribution, they had to send all the used comics back themselves, the whole books. And they started complaining it was too costly and too timely and all that. So they said, okay, just send us the front cover off every one. So they did that for a while. Then they started complaining, that's too much. Okay, just rip off the top or whatever it is, a corner, send that in. Then that was too much. They're like, just tell us how many you didn't sell.
you know what?
And
I didn't even think about it, but the one I got, normally when I see remaindered comics, it's cut. Like it's like a straight line. But this could have been, like you said, just torn off. And
sometimes, like if they were bigger or they didn't have a knife around or something, then they would tear them. Just whatever to get their money back.
when I was a kid and we'd go down to my dad was a teacher, so he had the whole summer off. And so we'd go down to the New Jersey shore to the beaches for the summer. My parents owned the second vacation home down there. And there was this bookstore on this island that we were on. And I didn't know about it at the time, but a lot of the books and comic books they sold there, they had the covers missing. And, they were selling them like the comic books for like a nickel or a dime or something like that. And as I got older, and I look back on that, I realized they were selling remaindered stuff, and they did the same thing with the paperback books. You would go in there and the covers would be missing. You get it for like a dime or a quarter and, just spend your summer reading it.
There was a story by a well-known financier. He did a series of tapes for motivation speaking or investment. But the first tape was about how he got into what he did. And he said, as a kid, he went down to the store and they had all these comics with the covers torn off. And he asked the owner, can I buy them from you? And the owner said, well, I can't sell them to you because it's against the law because they're not supposed to, they're supposed to be destroyed. And he goes, well, he goes, you whatever you can do with them, they have to stay in my store. So he started like a little mail crate where he would rent them out in the store, like a library. He had seats and your kids could come down for a nickel and read as many comics as they wanted and then go home. He said that was my first business. I thought that's pretty ingenious.
That's a great story.
Even when the store owner told him he couldn't remove them, he found a way to make money keeping them in the store.
Who was that?
I don't know. It was a tape that somebody left in my car or somebody's car, and I put it in and started listening to it.
That's really cool. I have one other comic I picked up this weekend I thought I'd show you.
All right, I have a few here that I haven't done anything yet, any hauls yet. Oh, yeah, I was reading this one yesterday. I haven't finished it yet. I may have.
That's like
nothing funner than taking the cover off, reading, sitting back, enjoying the day.
So, do you know what artist this is?
Looks like Kirby.
It is Kirby. So he came on to the R Fighting Forces. I think this was.
I think I have some of those.
Yeah, he was on it for, later in its run for about 10 or 15 issues. And I've been trying to get them all, and I've been missing this one. And so I finally snagged it. He kind of looks like beautiful. Little like Nick Fury there, doesn't he?
Yeah,
like Sergeant Fury.
And he also did the Blitzkrieg covers at that time, too.
Yeah. Did he?
I thought he did.
I didn't know that. I have them. I'm going to check it out. Now, this is a Captain America I had been looking for.
Oh, the lights.
Do you have this one?
I don't think
you
so.
Want it?
What? Let me see. What number is it?
296. If you want it, I'll throw it in for free. Like, just you can have it. I went to those two comic stores this weekend. I picked this up at the first place, and then I found a higher grade copy at the second place for less. So I bought it. So this is now extra.
I have it.
You have it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll throw that in my. Now,
you ever notice? Do you use the CLZ app for your collection?
I do.
You ever notice when you type something in and then at the end, the last letter, it spaces and then nothing shows up?
Yes.
If you back that one space, then they'll hold it.
Yeah.
Next to deal with that.
Yeah. The first time it happened, I was like, what's going on? Why can't I find this thing? But then I realized that was the issue, right? Now, this is pretty cool. You may or may not like this one, all right? This is called World of Wood.
I don't know if I have that one. What number is it?
This is number 4.
Is that a play on words?
Well, it's Wally Wood. Interior.
I know. I mean, I have it.
Yeah, I think it is a play on words.
I don't know if I categorize.
It's all Wally Wood stuff inside.
What number? I have 1 and 2. What number is that?
This is number 4. No, this is number 1. This is number 1 of 4. Oh, you have it?
Yeah. Yeah, if I find those in the 50-cent dollar bin, I pick them up.
This is a
Dave Stevens. Yeah, Dave Stevens.
So
good find though.
What's that?
Good find.
This wasn't in the dollar bin. This was $20.
Oh, mine was in the dollar bin.
Yeah,
I think
you got a good find. But that was the one I paid up for at this one store. But the rest of it was
$20, and you were going to give it to me. Dang, what a friend!
No. But thank God you already have it.
I do pick up some modern. Well, that's not modern. I think it's 1988. Yeah, because when did Stevens die? Like 93?
You ever seen? Yeah. Have you ever seen these?
Fireball Comics is on board. What's up, Peep? I haven't. What does it say again? Fathom. I have, but not from Comico. I haven't seen that title from them.
And look.
Oh, Blitzkrieg was Kubert. Okay, I was wrong. Thinking of maybe something else. Oh, those are cool. Yeah, I never saw them from Comico.
And the Kamikos always have these wraparound covers. So
Yeah, those are beautiful.
So I picked these up for $1 a piece. It's issue 2 and 3. They didn't have issue 1. And then I got these for $1 a piece. These used to be more expensive when like the Avengers Endgame and Infinity War was going on.
Right.
But I found these for $1 a piece. So
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a great cover.
yeah, there was like a 6-issue arc about, I think Iron
Yeah.
Man using the.
Yeah, I found the Iron Man one for $5 finally. Yeah, those are gorgeous, dude. How much were those?
They were $1 a piece.
See, something like that I would definitely pick up. That's beautiful art. It would be a glorified trading card, but
And then this was pretty cool.
oh yeah, I have that.
Now,
Yeah, I love that.
is this did they make this into a treasury? I know there's like a Christmas treasury with Superman and Santa Claus.
I think
it
that was
looks-
before that, though, wasn't it? Was it like 7?
I don't know. But I found this for $1.
That's what is that? 82, 83,
84.
84.
You're pretty good with your dates.
Yeah, that's when I was buying comics too. Oh yeah.
You ever
those are
seen
cool.
this one?
I haven't seen that one, but I have the zombie one, Starenko homage.
So this is the homage to Steranko's cover.
Yeah.
But if you ever see this in a dollar bin, snag it. It's a good
Oh, I will.
story.
I definitely. And not only that, those are good trades. People love that stuff.
Yeah, and it's a good story. It's about this. Yeah, there it is, right? Yep. And it's about this guy that works at Hydra, right? But it's his life outside of Hydra, and like he's got family problems, and it's really funny. It's a very funny story. And I always pick up whenever I see Spire Christian Comics. This one is beat to hell. This corner was folded over, and there's a pretty sizable spine split. But I picked it up for $1. I always pick them up for $1 when I see them. And then
Oh
This-
yeah, that's the toy one.
yeah, but you know what? It's like the original one is like several $100s. So
I have that one.
and
You
then
don't? Do you have that issue?
the
what is that?
original one, no,
Yeah.
I don't.
I think I picked it up like 3 years ago for like $30.
And then
Oh yeah, I have that. I
yeah,
think yeah.
that's what I was telling you about, that he was on another cover.
Yeah, but I don't. So for me, it's anything post crisis don't register in my history of comic books.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to DC, even Marvel time frame. Well, Marvel a little different, a little later, 1990, when they started with that next thing with Liefeld, and they did the Heroes Reborn. So something I haven't shown yet on videos. Of course, I got a second copy of this. This was an awesome comic, fun to read. I love
Yeah.
the Dear Abby sections. The art was really good. Each story was unique, and for a coded comic from 1955, it was written really well. Which romance, they didn't really have to change much for the code. These were just some books I picked out to read.
Yeah, that looks good.
Got this for $19 from my comic shop because it has a married cover. And I was going to read that one. I never have a chance to read this one yet.
Oh, Uncle Sam.
Okay, so you saw this one. I can't believe I got this for $27. It's oh my goodness, the condition on this is incredible.
Yeah, you're showing some really good deals.
I have a book coming from my comic shop. I'm hoping it would have been here today. Actually, it might be sitting out there.
Wow.
I love the reds.
Are those 2 nurses they're carrying?
Yeah, look at the one in front. She's fat and ugly, and then the one in the back's really
Yeah.
beautiful.
And it says it's the battle of the sexes.
So I got that one, and I got that leg one for this one less than 30, and the leg one less than 20. And it's a war book, and it's a good girl book, and it's it has a cross genre
Yeah.
in it. I picked up 2 of these. I promised one that I picked up for $5 from the antique store to Jambo.
That looks nice.
This is a really nice copy. The other one I found is like a 3.0. It was $5, but this one was 26. So it wasn't really that much either. But like I told you, I like to find these higher grade, these IWs, for like $20, and they pop up quite frequently for that amount in the higher grades. You just got to be the first one to find them.
Yeah.
That's one of my search terms: IW or Super Comics, and then put Silver Age. And of course, the Picasso, Scarred for Life.
Yeah,
Untamed.
that was sad to hear.
And look
that.
at the title, Untamed Love.
Yeah.
He ripped her face off. This was one I picked up a while ago. This book goes for big money now. I'm shocked. It was
Miss
just like
Liberty.
they had a story laying around at MLJ, so they slapped this title on and put it out.
Mhm.
Cover has nothing to do with the story. The art is like so bad. It was like a quick cash grab kind of thing, I think. I mean, just look at the art on the cover, how horrible it is.
Beautiful.
And this is from like 1940, 45 right there.
Nice.
These are books I pulled out to read. I haven't read yet.
What is that that's gonna hit him in the butt?
A bird,
Oh.
a woodpecker.
Oh.
He's going to get an enema. He's going to be liberated.
Yeah.
So not much going on. Like I said, I have one Golden Age book coming on its way. I found a Charlton this morning, Silver Age early for $11 in nice shape, and I'm hoping it'll be there when I get my next budget.
Yeah.
I was going to go tell the wife, but they're like, I can't keep coming to her going, I got to get this, I got to get that, because she'd be like, back off, Jack.
You want to see some Charlton I picked up for $1?
Yeah, Paulo's here. What's up, brother? Say hello to Joe, Mastodon. We're about to kick out of here in about 10 minutes. So if you guys want to just see, Joe's going to show.
Yeah, I just got a few more. These were all dollar comics I snagged this weekend. Here's Ghost Manor, number 54.
Oh, nice. Steve Ditko.
And it's funny. I don't know if it was Metaraj or Charlton 66 was talking about like these later Charlton comics, but that host up there, right? Ghost Manor, he's not in this at all. This is a reprint. It's all Ditko art. It's a reprint of This Magazine is Haunted, a Charlton comic from the 50s, I think. And it's great stuff. And you never know.
You know what I love about it? It has an early barcode. They have it like in that blue.
Yeah.
I think those are cool.
Yeah. So that I found that for $1. And where's the other one? Oh, here it is. And I found this Space War for $1.
Oh, wow. Oh, I have the British version of that.
Really?
Yeah, I bought it thinking it was the real version.
Yeah. It's really cool. And then I was psyched to find this. Now, this is the second issue of it. This is issue number 4. Do you remember these superhero catalogs?
Oh, yeah.
Right? And this is like a Christmas issue. It's got Christmas wreaths on it. And the back has these Frank Frazetta mirrors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it's all like, what you could have bought, like toys and toothbrushes, anything that had superheroes on it at the time. And then this is an upgrade to one that I have in my collection already.
Oh, I love those. Yeah.
This is really cool.
Is that shrimp art? Trying to look like Kirby, I know that, but it's not.
I
Kirby.
don't know, but a lot of those guys came over.
Could
from
more.
Marvel.
Yeah, it could be Dick Giano, maybe. I don't know.
So I saw that for $1. I got
That's
that.
cool. That's a killer cover.
And then this is Roger was going to like this when I show him. This
Oh
is,
yeah,
I never knew about this, but King Comics, they gave these promotional comics to help read. And I
right.
knew about those, but they also had 4 that helped you with math. So
I
this is,
found one at the Webster and
you
showed it. He's
did
like, I have it already, and I'm like, I didn't get it. I should have got it.
really cool. And there's like all math problems in there for kids and everything. And it's all the, King characters.
I'm kind
And
of getting into a lot of those older comics that have puzzles. I was reading a text story today, which I rarely ever do. Just experiencing the whole thing. You got all these for $1?
Yeah, these are all dollar books. Invaders #9, which I'm trying to build my Invaders run. So, whenever I find them for $1, $2, $3,
Oh yeah.
I pick them up.
And if you
And
have them,
then-
they're a great trade too, or
Yep.
giveaway.
And then I like these too, the Secret Society of Supervillains.
Oh yeah, I have the whole run.
Yeah, so I think I got 3 or 4 issues. That was $1.
When I was a
And-
kid, those were like a nickel, 10 cents. Nobody wanted those.
Yeah, I loved them when I was a kid. And then I picked up this issue of All Star Squadron because it had this
great
really
one.
cool Uncle Sam cover. They had
Is that-
almost the whole run of All Star Squadron.
Yeah, that's a great series.
And then lastly, this is more modern stuff, but I like this particular run of,
Right.
The
Joe
new
or
X-
Frank something.
Quietly, yeah.
Yeah. I got a couple of those.
So they had this one and this one. This is
Yeah.
listed as a key. I don't know what the key is,
I read that. I can't remember.
but
I remember
and
reading
then
it.
I got this issue as well.
Oh, I like that one. I didn't see that one ever. In a
Yeah.
day.
So I like to get this run of the new X-Men when I see them for like a
I
buck.
like his art, and I like, even if the story's bad, I just like looking at Frank Whitley's art.
I like his art too. And these stories are actually usually decent. And then this
Well-
just came in the mail today.
Oh, nice.
It's all like reprints like House of Secrets or House of Mystery. I think House of Secrets stories that he did. There's about 5 or 6 stories in there. All Jack Kirby art. So that's it.
Let me show a few things. We got a few more minutes. You can make comments if you want to. You got Blue Beetle. Number 36 from 1944.
Beautiful.
This is minor restoration by Night Tiger. You can see right here. I covered the whole tape holes all the way through because they were just all loose. And then restapled it. I figured it's never going anywhere. So what the hey? This is a very popular issue from High School Romance. number
I have
12.
2 copies of that.
I have this only one. Yeah, I'm always looking for cheap copies if I
But
can.
yours looks like it's in better condition than either of my 2 copies.
This book is always like 2.5. It looks good, but it's not.
Is that from my comic shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's always in low grade. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. I guess maybe the brothers like to read this issue too, instead of this, the girl. Another IWs. I got these, and I think I won them in a lot on eBay for $30 for both, or a little less, like
Are they
$20.
both IWs?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I think I won them for like 12 a piece or something.
That one in the back, what is it written across like one of their faces? Is that a
Grand
stamp?
Book Incorporated.
Is it like a stamp?
Yeah. New York. It's like a neck tattoo. This one has it too. Brooklyn, New York, Evergreen 4408, 13th or 32nd Street, 659. And I don't know what this is. Oh, these are some Jack Kirby from Prize that Jesse just gave me for free.
Mm-hmm.
Coverless stuff. I use them for staples. The ones that are just covered, not missing or pulling apart, I read them. he tried to pawn them off on me, so I said I'll take them. And I bought a stack like this of romance books from the early Silver Age, like the 50s, for $25 from them. And a lot of them had covers. Some were loose, some were coverless. So there was just a whole. But they were.
Who'd
really
you buy
cool.
them from?
Jesse Simon.
Oh, actually, that's a good idea. Like those coverless ones to get the staples, because the that Canadian white that I bought. Oh, I love Black Magic. I have some Black Magic, but not that older one. The more, I think it was like they redid it in the Bronze Age.
If they have that banner across the top, I read one. I bought it. I'm like, this is so bad. I'm not buying them no more. They have that banner. I don't buy them. That was a good find at the comic shop here in town for, I think, $10.
Yeah.
This book usually lists for people are trying to get like $300-$400 out of it.
Well, then that's.
I guess it's because it's the last issue and it's like probably the lowest of the print run, so it's probably really tough to get.
Plus, isn't that the first appearance of that kid on the cover?
I guess I don't know.
I think so. I think it's the first appearance of Blonde Boy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Blonde Boy in green shirt. I'm
I
joking.
don't know. But it's the last issue, and how can you gauge the price if I only seen one for sale? And
I think that's also the first appearance of the Marvel family in white silhouette on cover.
Bondage cover.
Yeah.
Young kid with a gun.
Boy detective.
Yeah. I always try to find these under 20, so I paid 22 for this one. Raymond Kessler, Everett Raymond Kessler cover.
You're going to have to change your like under 20 to under 25 now with all the inflation.
No, it's under 30 and below. Crime and Justice #1, high grade. Paid $60 for that on eBay.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's got a factory miscut or someone trimmed it, but as nice as it looks, I think it was a factory miscut because it's not cut up here or down there at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pretty clean cut. If it would have been on this side, but it's on this side. Anyways. Oh. This was a BWD AOK. Famous
I like
Crimes. That. And where we at? We're going to get out of here in a minute. But last but not least, I sold one of these to Alan. You have one now.
Yeah.
I have one. So she gets high in here, smokes her dolly's hair.
It's a funny story.
I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
So
you got to read it.
I mean, I paged through the panels, but I never really sat down and read the whole book.
There's like in that story, there's not that much words. Like at the end, there's some words when her dad talks to her, but it's mostly a wordless. And it might even, I think there's words at the end, but
there's on the billboard and stuff like that.
Yeah, but there's no like word balloons.
Right. No dialogue.
So, hey, Steve.
It looks like I just got a whole bunch of comments coming at once. I wonder if, because we're about to get out of Feed the FOMO. Yeah, feed the FOMO monster. Read some comments here. Larry Lieber, yep. Yeah, he does tend to try to look like Kirby. Yes, the Allen Class. I have that somewhere. It's got writing all over the cover. It's when I first really started to use the internet for my collecting and our tool and researching, and you make all these mistakes in the beginning. You think you know something about a book and you buy it, and it's really wasn't the value what you bought it for. And it's an interesting time in your collecting. It's when you're really trying to absorb as much knowledge as you can as quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the Space Force too.
And you get to that point where whatever your passion is, you probably know more about it than most people would. That's what's so neat about collecting comic books. Yeah, so we did a trade. I'm just going to show really quick. if you want to run through them like super quick and then want to get out of here.
All right.
So, for those that just came in, because we got to go. Wife's making dinner. The grandson's waiting. So Joe saw this book I bought. Of course, he loves trains. It's a rare Canadian white with Captain Marvel Jr., Grand Slam Comics, number 30 from 1943. And Joe is his trade right here.
Second Punisher, Mademoiselle Marie, first Spider clone, early Spider-Man, Mita cover,
Kingpin.
classic cover with the shocker,
That's the homage to the Ditko cover.
pretty much. And then the last Ronin,
Night Tiger Spec of the week. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
District Attorney,
Yeah, and this one right here.
and Romantic Hearts.
All right. Leave in the comments what you think about the trade, about this video, if you like seeing live trades like this, because I like to do them. But Joe, I appreciate you joining me. Thank you for trading. I'll try to get this out to you and the other ones that I have here for you also as soon as possible.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you those that watch on the replay. And
You
for the
heard me
support.
coming, right?
I'm ending right now.